we found a balance with the heating pad settings so that I can make a nest and keep Thor warm and not have to carry him all the time, because I overheated him at one point and he started to get dehydrated again, and I didn't want to do that. And if I don't have the heating pad on, he loses his body heat really quickly and he gets cold, and so he's so tiny, it is so hard to keep his body temperature where it should be. And so I was making little containers to keep him near my body, and for about 24 hours I didn't put him down almost at all. Are you looking for food? So I'm thinking it might be good for me to make some videos on what I'm learning for hand raising such a tiny animal, because it's actually even harder than I would have guessed it would be. What are you doing, buddy? You trying to get back in there? You trying to get wrapped up and warm? What are you doing? So I wanted to show you guys the baby food I made him. It's hard to give him liquid and not give him too much. It's hard to gauge because you can't see his swallow very well. He's so tiny, and it's easy for the syringe to push too much through and have it bubble out his nose. And I've had that happen a couple of times and it worries me. I don't want him to get an infection, so we're working on more solid foods. This is applesauce with goat's milk, a little bit of coconut oil for some fats because he needs to put on weight. This is an earwax picker. It was clean, but we won't tell him that we used it on my daughter's ears before. It is the perfect size. I mean, he's not sticking out. He wants to go back to sleep, I guess, but this is the perfect size to put in his little mouth, and actually he reacted really well to it. It was, again, just like feeding a human baby baby food with a spoon for the first time. It kind of went over his mouth, but he liked it and he figured out how to chew it and swallow it. And if he can do that with some help with a spoon, and maybe a few days or a week, he can graduate to like eating it out of a cap near him as he hopefully gets bigger. But this was shockingly handy, and so I just want to show you like how small the tip of this is. It's basically the biggest it possibly could have been to work for this little guy. A smaller earwax picker might be even better, but this one actually works pretty good. So that's the baby food lesson. I did worry about his health, especially respiratory health. That's a struggle for rats, and this one's so little and he got left outside a long time, and he has me trying to figure out how to get formula in him without gagging him. And so I gave him a little bit of cod liver oil, just teeny bits in his formula, so that he can fight and have kind of an advantage. And he seems to do really good on the extra fats and extra healthy stuff in his food. So, and just that teeny bit of applesauce he's doing good on too. It actually seemed to help him potty earlier. So the thing that I learned about his nest, I might just do in another video because this is already 4 minutes. So that's the baby food video. Applesauce with no sweetener. It's unsweetened applesauce, so there's no sugar or corn syrup in here. Mixed with some of the formula and a little bit of fats. So kind of a good balance of everything. And an earwax picker. This one is Bionics. Well, you could see it when I first turned it on, so anyway, I don't think it matters. You can probably buy whole packages of these on Amazon because, well, it's Amazon. You can get them in Walmart and the pharmacy too.